Oops, good morning. Welcome back. Best of the best. Most ethical light and love crew. My crew. What is going on? Good, nope. Alright. So. Out. Yes, so, this cat. What an adventure! It made me clean up like so many hours yesterday after work. Okay, dude, what do I say? I've been energetically warned that I am speaking too much about the happenings of my whereabouts, especially when it comes to the Three of Pentacles energy. People don't like it. Coworkers don't like it. Whatever. You know. So take it up with spirit. Take it up with spirit, not me. Okay? You know. So, anyway. What do I want to say? Angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages. My chakras, my auras, my space, my work, and that of our children's, including our little pets. Yes. Yeah, I was, just people are getting up in my energy. So yesterday I had work, okay, again, no, I see you. And it's a no. Okay. Gosh, my hair. What's going on? Okay, well, I worked 4 hours yesterday. Okay. And I have to say, part of the things that I can't bitch about is, how do I say it? Is, I can't bitch about, the 3 days that I had off because I really needed to get some things together. And hold on, this guy. Anyway, people are getting way up in my energy a little too much. And even though I received an energetic warning or just like some input that I might be speaking of too much, it's like, what gives people the right to be very invasive with your energy and your time, and you just have to take it. You know, unless they want me to throw down privately and just not say anything about it. I mean, is that the culture that we're talking about here? Because I don't see anything being corrected on the other end. So I guess, you know, I might be working in another one of those settings where it's like, you either like it or you don't, and you put up with it or you don't. And that's just the way we are here, regardless of how the marketing is, how we market ourselves. But I would hope it's not that. I mean, you know, I try not to get too set into the idea of romanticizing that. But like yesterday, this person is always following me. Like, I don't even understand. I try to like do my RBF and I try to stay away as much as possible, but he crosses paths with me so many times, like per day. And And, you know, if he greets me, then I will respond with a similar greeting. But that's just about it. And it's like he already knows, like, what's going on here. Like, I don't even understand. Like, he said to me, because I only had, like, I had kind of broken sleep, but I was fine, you know, yesterday morning. And, he said, how are you? And I said, oh, he answered for me, too. He said, tired? And I said, no. And I looked banging. I looked good yesterday. I was, I'm not talking about, like, how do I say it? I looked good yesterday. I wasn't, like, wearing, you know, anything that was, how do I say it? I wasn't, when I say I looked good yesterday, I wasn't like, I looked good like I was going to a club. No, I was good yesterday. And I did a great job. And I don't even understand. Like, he expected that I would say tired. I didn't. And that happens. It happened. That happened more than once with him. And so I'm just, like, done with that. I don't know. I mean, I have to think. I think this is a perfect opportunity to be more assertive and work on being direct with cutting off ties or cutting off anyone who's trying to hook into me. Just nip it in the bud. Like, I'm not going to bitch about it. Okay, this is just an observation. And just being more direct with how comfortable or how uncomfortable I feel. So, look, I got somewhere to go. I got to do something. Or I think that's still a little passive. What should I say? I'm not a very social person at work, or I prefer not to be social at work. I don't know. What's an appropriate way to say that I'm okay with greeting you, but not conversing with you? And I prefer to stay away as much as possible from you and only work with you on an as-needed basis. How do I say that? How do I say that? Like, I'm fine working with you, but nothing more. How do I say that? Like, because he hasn't said anything filthy to me, but at the same time, I just know energy. And if he has access to more than what he should, is what I'm seeing with how much he is crossing paths with me. The timing is impeccable. I don't understand it. So I have to stop being nice girl. And I don't know how, because he hasn't done anything. Like, it's very borderline, like, I don't know, stalker like. So how do you I think I just need to talk to my supervisor, not my supervisors, but one of the managers, and ask them how to deal with that. I don't know how. And so there's that. And then I was working in a separate location, and this girl who I couldn't remember her name whatsoever last night, when I was thinking about the people that I work with, that just kind of like in groups, I couldn't think of her name. And then I saw her last morning, and we were just fine or whatever, but I felt my lip quiver, like twitch, and that was the same energy I felt when somebody was jealous. And usually a certain part of, like, how do I say, anything that symbolizes sex or something, something in that, within that arena, twitches, and I know someone is super duper jealous, and I didn't even give her a reason. I was just being there in my knee-length polka dot skirt, that was, like gamer type of, like, it wasn't tight fitting, it wasn't form fitting, nothing. I was wearing a t-shirt. I was wearing creepers and then I don't understand. So that happened, and then shortly thereafter, or before that, sometime around there, I got mosquito bites. I don't know how. Nowhere, and she just made it. Like, some people carry some really, really bad energy, and I don't understand, like, what is their tiff. But again, this is a lesson. It was like cumulative review, Tina. What do you do when all of this happens? And on the same day, there were like old people that I work with or work around. They were, what do you call it? Doing psychic attacks on me, like trying to pull on my energy. Like, I started feeling like certain pains that I normally don't have, and I knew that they were energy siphoning because this old woman came back. I heard about her from a customer, like, oh, what happened to this lady? And I said, I don't know, I've heard about her, and she seems to be great, but I've never met her. I'm fairly new. And anyway, she came back. I don't know how long she's been around for, but I saw her in the break room, and I immediately knew who she was because, like, this other old woman started getting cliquey with her, and I could tell. I was getting psychic attacks from both of them. It was like, I don't know how to describe it, but the commune of these two old women were privately, they were talking about like nonsense stuff, like just very tame stuff, like, oh yes, I have to go to the doctor for dehydration and this and that, and just talking about very normal stuff. But people can multitask. They can say one thing but do another. Okay, it's on that level, right? So mentally conjoined, they were working on siphoning with me because the timing was just perfect. Just lingering around talking about nothing. And it's just weird how certain atmospheres monitor, like cherry pick certain situations to monitor, okay? And their eyes are off of this allowance of like bullshit, okay? But I sat there and I didn't have my earbuds with me, or maybe I did, I don't remember, but I felt it. And I knew I wasn't going to twitch. I knew I wasn't going to react. I wasn't going to get triggered. I just noticed it. And then I'm like, okay, what do I do with this? And then I was learning. I was learning from them. I was learning how to energy siphon. I'm learning from the best of the worst. So I'll use it for good. But if somebody's going to try to attack me and try to pull from me, I started noticing in like so many ways. I decided I was going to pull. And I did that. I didn't even say anything to them. I didn't look at them. I didn't nothing. I was just minding my own business, multitasking with whatever I was doing, not giving one fuck to whatever was happening, and I was gonna learn from it. And I did. Oh my god, those them two left me alone completely. And one of them separately, who worked there forever, she came across me several times, was working around me, and she tried several times to do it independently, to try to energy siphon. because some people are up on their high horse like a little too much. And she thought, okay, well, I'm gonna get this bitch and take her down because I know how to do it. I'm strong enough or whatever. And she failed several times. Failed miserably. And so I'm sure she's feeling it now, because I'm perfectly fine. I got home and decided I was going to clean up, do some things. Actually, one thing led to another, and I ended up like doing some hours and hours and hours of cleanup. But I enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, I should have been so tired. I wasn't. And I think I'm going to take more command of my time and my space, my energy, and I'm going to put, reprioritize where I'm really focusing on, because the benefit to having my page public is that I can see how many views I get, if there are any saves, and any of that stuff. So, that's cool. Like, that's as much as I go as far as looking into things. I don't know who's viewing, because I think it's time to be more exclusive with certain boundaries, like rein them in a bit. And I don't, like I said, I don't use those apps that I have no interest in them at all, that show you who's on your social media or whatever. Like, dude, no thanks. And so I think I'm gonna make my my Instagram more, I think I'm gonna make it private and exclusive to those who are already subscribed in other avenues. I think I'm gonna do that. And just be, I don't know, more selective with who gets to watch my content. Because I honestly deserve more outward support. I do. And to, like, not buy the cow because you're getting milk for free. It's, I don't know. Work is showing me that the more open you are, the more you're likely to be taken advantage of and not appreciated. Like, they're not even appreciating as they're taking. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think I need to confine my crowds more and command more of my worth. I'm still weighing on those decisions, but I thought I'd at least, kind of verbalize certain things. Oh, there's my breakfast sitting right there. Eight of Wands and Two of Wands. Just as I was saying, making plans, listening to my calling, what Spirit is telling me to focus on, that I've communicated my efforts, and the big ones. The big ones are the elders. I don't know who these These are people that are bigger than me. They're communicating in all other realms. Yeah. Like, I said it with confidence, and I really believe that's what I'm going to be doing. And so, the elders are the people that are higher up. Yeah, the people that are higher up are going to help me communicate that. So, I don't know what status these two women have, or certain, because when I say older people, I'm not even considering them as elders, because they're not wise at all. Pulling this kind of shit, it's, no. So, I'm sure they are both feeling it. They probably have very poor health right now. And that's probably why they, decided to, like, do their little clicky thing. A little girlfriend thing. Like, let me see how much energy I can pull off of her. Anyway, I'm over it. So, Spirit, Jesus Christ, what do you want to say? Anything you want to say towards that? Okay. 4 of Pentacles, and yeah, taking ownership of, one fell down there. Taking absolute ownership of the journey. Like, this is what it takes. Again, you see, like, this person looking at the hand of God. Or gods, you know, the source, higher power. And this, being a ray of hope. A dove. So, this is the Holy Fool here. This is, there's no dog pulling on the garbs of, like, anything earthly on this person. So it's investing in that journey. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So I think when you do away with certain things, they make room for other more valuable things. And so if I do away, even with certain boundaries, like concepts surrounding them, I'm going to be able to attain more. So what fell on my recipient side on my left foot? 3 of Pentacles, yeah. So this is a new job. This is definitely a new occupation. Not preoccupations. A new occupation. The ships are here. This is a blend of the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. It's time to start that new journey. Setting sail. Not all of the boats have sails, though. But they're being loaded, being given direction. That's interesting. The heck? I didn't even know I was going to have this kind of reading, but okay. This is great. Like, I like doing lives here because anyone that pops on, I can see when they pop on and when they pop off. And so I know the energy, I can link it to that route, you know. But at the same time, I think I'm being called to elevate my awareness, because I woke up this morning and, like, within the first hour, I didn't do much. I didn't do anything crazy, like scroll through or whatever. But within those first, like, 30 minutes, I don't know, I started feeling bored. I know there's a lot that I could be doing, but at the same time, there was something about being bored of current challenges. Like, I needed something more. Like, oh, no. I was starting to get bored of my work here. Like, I was listening to one of the things that my divine crew gave to me on, you know, people who are more established in the social media area space, and the, you know, within their workings, they're a lot more established, yet they are teaching the same things or similar things that I'm teaching. And I just don't understand that part, where it's not jealousy, it's just more like, am I giving people content to just copy from and just take from me? Is that what's happening? Like, instead of taking on a victim mindset, maybe I should just take on more control and be more, hold stuff to me more, so that I can profit off of whatever. Like, to this this whole year and the previous, like, I just don't understand. For the longest time, I had maybe only 40 something subscribers, and I don't know, for like, it's insane to me. I'm not going to pay for subscriptions. I'm not going to pay for views. I'm not doing that. So I just started getting bored with people regurgitating whatever I was teaching, but not yet subscribing to, you know, like, it just felt like on a whole nother level that people were just taking whatever they could. And so I think I need to be more strategic with what I'm teaching now. I think I put a lot in and enough content out there for people to kind of, I don't know, I think there are other areas of my life which I can invest in where it would be more profitable. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for. It was the first time I've ever felt bored of work challenges. Sometimes I wonder, what's the point? What's the point? I mean, I enjoy what I'm doing, but at the same time, when I see other people regurgitate it, and take their credit for it, and it kind of renders me speechless. Like, you know, when people say, "I'll be damned," I will have to say that's not very encouraging. But let me figure out how to alchemize this, okay? My outputs are good. They're excellent, okay? So what can I do in order to facilitate continuing with this path, but also putting people in their place, meaning, you know, working on my boundaries? So, Spirit, what do you want to say? Jesus Christ, what do you want to say about that? Because when you look at, okay, life-death experiences, you know, near-death experiences, it just feels like, okay, so what am I doing with my life that is substantial, that's worthy, you know? Because I mean, if it's going to be another 3 to 5 years, I might as well just take my time. I might as well just be as private as possible with my circles, meaning the only people that are going to view my content. I think I'm going to start stripping my content from the web and making it more exclusive, and I think there's certain things that I'm going to start to really figure into that's more to my benefit than allowing for the takers to take. Page of Wands, yeah. Jesus Christ is saying, do it, start it. Yeah. He's like, Eureka. Yeah, because right behind it is the Six of Wands in reverse, yeah. Start it up. This world is not on as can be so callous. Like, they don't people within the spiritual realm only understand the mechanics of it. So their ethics are like, you know, yeah, Judgment and Seven of Coins. People are not willing to, or how do I say it? People need to practice the patience when moving up the ladder, because there's so many people on it. I don't think Jesus Christ is telling me that. No, because Spirit is omnipresent. Okay, so this concept of one and then the other and then the other and the other. It's not like this regular, this life here where they're like, oh, we only have a certain amount in our budget right now. And, you know, and this is what one of my bosses said a long time ago. After years and years and years and all of these projects, all of these things where I took on, it was a lot. And there was there was no increase. It was crazy to me. It was so crazy. He said, there's only so much that we have in the budget. He decided to play me stupid. And I mapped out all of these things. I had printouts of, you know, the estimate on Glassdoor and this and that. And he tried to tell me, he said, well, I think it's it's not showing the benefits or this and that are included, which kind of sets off the rate at which you should be getting paid. And I said, no, it says right here in the fine print, right beneath that you know, I was just proving my point in that. And it just, talking to a VP, he was dumbfounded as far as what else to say. So he told me that, you know, there's only X amount in the budget for this and that. And I said, yes. So if you have a certain budget, that means that you have allowance to give more in certain arenas. You're able to allocate. Like, if you're not allocating here, that means you're allocating more someplace else. So what does that mean when I've invested all of this and came through on all of this? So anyway, that's all history. But yeah. It's, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? 8 of Pentacles in reverse and 9 of Pentacles. So Jesus is saying your work shows for itself. You've already inputted. Your work shows for itself. You can put down the hammer or whatever, because you can enjoy all of the things, all of the fruits of your labor, because even the lowest hanging fruit on my tree is juicy. All of it looks good, you know? And so the work that I have is kind of irresistible. It's like Willy Wonka's tree, you know? Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. Oh, there's so many people jealous. There's a lot of competitors, or people who want to duel and show that they are the best. But it's like, this is not what it's about. It isn't. It's about protecting my intellectual property and standing up for it just like they would. I think people are just jealous because they can't take anymore. I mean, it's just reminiscent of my ex. Like, there are so many stories. There's so many happenings that happened. But I don't really care to share them anymore. Oh, like, you remember when Tina Turner had something to say? Like, when asked about the movie that was made about her, if she's going to watch it or this and that, her response was that very much of deep pain. And she said, why would I want to watch it? I've lived it. That's enough, you know? Been there and done that. So it was no insult to the actress or the actor or the director or anything of that sort. It was just, we've had our fill. Had our fill. That's it. Yeah. And so we disposed of that a long time ago. So, yeah. So I'm going to turn that in reversal, and I'm going to put that someplace else. So it's taking me to, the Ace of Cups. I don't know why it stuck to the 2, 7 of, yeah. So just kind of mind my own business, you know. I hold higher ground. Yeah, it's hiking. Oh my gosh. See, I'm on top of the 5 of Wands. You see that? Holy smokes, that is insane. I was like, where's the other ones? Oh, yeah, they're fattened up. They're like fattened pigs. No, that's what they're telling me, okay? And so, just standing on top of them, and I'm moving on up. Oh my gosh, Jesus. That's what they said. That's what they said. Okay, so I got the Ace of Cups. It's stuck to each other for a reason. And then top of the deck is 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they just said stay patient. This is not stay patient because it's one at a time, like Judgment. This is stay patient because it's like, no, people will inevitably see. There's going to be both microcosmic, very, very, very intimate microcosmic experiences and macrocosmic experiences in which it's going to drive customers to me. And that's just it. And so just to look at these people who are throwing conflict in our way, just as stepping stones. You know, we're going to do the Heyoka way, and we're going to, mirror that energy of, takers, wanting to kind of put you in your place like a doormat, position you as such. And it's like, no. I'm going to use you as stepping stones. I'm going to use you as learning opportunities. And this is not a whole bitch fest where I'm complaining or talking down upon my environment and my opportunities, but it's merely seeing it for what it is. So why can't I take advantage of the arena myself, but do it more ethically? Let me show you up. Let me raise you and teach the whole atmosphere on how to do it. Right, Spirit? Okay. It showed me, the tower. Oh my gosh. And then it opened up to what? Also the Hangman. Oh my god. Yep. Yeah. Let me just stand apart from it. Bring on that tower. Okay? I'm going to bring on that tower. Yeah. That's insane, Spirit. Okay. What else do you want? Okay, what's behind the tower? I'm just curious. The star. Oh, yes. Hope. Little baby Jesus. Right there. Oh, that's so sweet. You're crazy, Jesus. Okay. What else do you want? Closing thoughts, Jesus, before I go to Bananagrams. Queen of Wands. Magician. Holy smokes. What's going on? That's so interesting, you know? I've got to say, that is purely interesting. So I'm going to put that right there. That's right there. And that right there. Yeah, so Spirit gave me a huge pot to stir. And again, we see the dove right here. So Hope went from... Where were you? From... Oh, the Fool card to the Star to now the Ace of Cups. Wonderful. I didn't know what to expect of the Byzantine Tarot, but I was doing some cleanup and I saw that there was like one more card to put away because my altar was getting really like messy. And so, yeah, I decided oopsie, there you are. Yeah, I was going to put away the card and I felt the need to read. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep my cat. There's some health problems with it and I've already invested, like, I thought this was going to be a family cat. I really thought that, you know, this is going to be, you know, a keeper, but, with the cost of it, I just don't know. He has breathing problems that are very severe now, and I don't understand. We gave him, like, I paid for certain medicines that were a lot. I haven't gone on a family vacation or vacation. I haven't seen a show. I don't get my nails done. I don't get my hair done. I don't, like, go shopping. Like, what I go shopping for? Seriously, what? Like, I deserve to have, like a random coffee or I don't know. What did I buy from, like, the 99-cent store? What did I buy from, like, the Dollar Tree the last time I went there? Certain teas. I bought... What did I buy? I was going to buy, you know, a refresher on the scented brooms. What was that, $7? Oh, the last thing I bought was plants. And I think it was, like, $3 to $5. I don't know. It was like on clearance or something like that. But like, dude, I'm not going like crazy with what I'm doing here. So the investment on that right after the tires, like, dude, I don't know if I can, like, if the bottom line is to, you know, send it to a, what do you call it, a shelter, then, you know, sometimes you just gotta, like, let things go and let things be, because I can't pay for surgery for him. I don't know what else it's gonna take, but, it was partially a old, like, birthday / Christmas gift to my older son, and I don't know what to say about that, but we have I and A. Maybe somebody's from Iowa. I think my father-in-law is from Iowa. Okay. I mean, it could be AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, anyway, UGUNDAOEKWTOUBORJRSOFNASAF. So we have sonar, fan, Store, stare, star, taser, dough, water, cubo, like Kubo, RNA, DNA, rando, does. I see story, but there's no why. So there's no longer like, why is this happening? Like, dude. Jane, gun. I'm gonna have Janie and gun. I see a vortex, but there's no X. So this portal is unmarked, is what they're telling me. Voss, Ross, Boss. Kane, Kane. I'm hearing Citizen Kane and also Reverend Kane, which was recently, I didn't even know his name, but in Poltergeist, there's some like very, very dark thing that's happening. Dude. Okay. I see red. About. Boats. Talking about the Three of Pentacles here. There's something about my work. There's something about my work where it has that energy. Yeah, because people that there was somebody that I, was very like fond about like his energy because he's young. He's like just pretty easygoing, but I forget that they're trying to do recruit young ones too. Because he seemed pretty neutral and all of that, but he plays different games. I don't know. He's pulling the same. Yesterday, he pulled the same kind of game as the other guy that set me up. The guy that I read, he asked me basically the same question. When you have a conversation with someone and you know that they're tuned in, and then a month and a half rolls by, or 2 months, or whatever, and they ask the same question, it's not because they forgot, or it's because they want to test whether or not you care about them, whether or not you are invested. They're trying to draw upon your memories to see where you're at with your like energetic relationship, your tie. So I called him out on it. And I said, "Oh, you're just asking to see if I care about you. You remember. I know. That's like." And he pretended. That tells me he's not to be trusted. People play their games, seriously. So, I was going to give that person a gift during their birthday. And, I mean, I was, I didn't want to be, like, too overboard. I see RJ here, too. Or JR. But I see KWT, kilowatt. What? Yeah, energy is like strong. Kilowatt. Oh, they're saying my energy is strong for being able to detect all of this. Yep. Yeah, they're saying easy does it here. There's no why either. I have words to spell easy except the Y and does and it. So there's no question about it. It's easy for me. I see Kuwait. Why do we have Kuwait in here again? There's something going on there. Okay, give me a sec. Brits. Farsi. Safari. Donna. Diana. Rosie. Oh my gosh. She's in on it too. I mean, I kind of knew that because she was one of the people that faked her locker. Oh, let's see. Guck. What is it? F-U-C-K as well. But there's a W in there, so like this was like a vouch for a C. Like I knew it a long time ago, but it's just reiterating. Tube. Sorority, but without the Y. There's an occultist sorority here. It's Russian. That's how they're getting the young ones. NEW, they're like, nah. Oh, that's what Rosie would say. Nah. Done. I see Dunner and Goner. Duet. Or Aaron. Goran. He keeps coming up. I don't even understand. Drove. Driver. Okay. Ken. Karen. I see Garth, but without the H. Garrus. Gina. Tina. Trina. Like Rayanne. Something right there. Nora. Fiona. Nina. Fanny. Ronnie. Ron. Donnie. Dawn. Eric. He wants to remain hidden here. Ernie, Bernie, Ben, Bestie, Arnie, which means we have Arnold, Art, which means we have Arthur, Tori, Tara, Odin, Odessa. I mean, there's no Z here, but I know that Odessa is here. Tour. Huh. Is Odessa on tour right now? I know a lot of people are on tour, yeah, but something about that, so they will know what that means. Rebuke. Rebuke, what? Ooh, I have eradicate too, without the C. So somebody is trying to eradicate, like, discreetly, so that nobody sees. So, when somebody plans to, like, do away with somebody, they, like, have, like, hitmen, they have certain plans, or they have certain plans in mind within politics in order for, like, to set somebody up to, like, kick them out of a certain organization or arena. So there's something about foul play here. Yeah, without the L. Because I see foul, but there's no L in it, which is meaning, like, foul play where they don't take the losses. And I see Fandango. What the frick? What is that still active? I don't have no idea. Wanton. Again, Waldo. Like, where's Waldo? But there's no L here again. Tutor. Out. Hour. BJ. DJ, JD, Warner, all right, okay, there's a lot of names in here still, but let's go ahead and just put together what I'm supposed to put together, okay? Because I don't want to spend that much longer here. Nah, like I'm biting through something. Oh yeah, it's like instead of just like chiseling things away, like I'm actively like biting away, like yeah, piece by piece. Gnawing doesn't mean that you actually consume the items that are being like chipped away at with your mouth. Oh, I have discovered something. Draw. Yep. Draw your gun. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, because like there could be like many acts of violence that my place of employment cannot they can't do really much about. I mean, if you're working in the public arena, that's just a fact of the matter. Let's say if you're a server at a diner or this and that, like bank teller, even behind the glass, like nobody can really protect you from what, like, so if they're trying to set up something where something just all of a sudden happens to me, that's one way that they might do that. Ooh, I see forest. Run, forest, run. What? I was just thinking forest, and then I looked at all the other R's to see if there was more, and run, forest, run. I don't know if that's... Is that a warning? Because if it happens outside, then they probably would not, like, how do I say it? Outside versus in the building, there's something about regulations there. VRBO. Knob. Turning the knob. Okay, so they said continue to kind of open that door, like gnawing away at things. Gnawing away at things will actually open doors. That's what they're saying. Fast. So it's not just about like the diet, because that's the secondary message. Yeah, I could already see like a difference in my weight and like how I'm holding myself without like all of those twigs. So anyway, forest is fast is what they're saying. Oh my gosh, because they're sharing the same tea. Joust again. I'm seeing Aruba, Jamaica, but the M would be like the W, like upside down, and the C would be the U turned. That's weird. WC, West Coast. See, this is what makes my job like this not boring for me. Like, I need more challenges. Like, I need more out-of-the-box messages that people will be more... How do I say it? Like, other people can't regurgitate the new content that's coming through. Like, they can barely regurgitate what I'm already doing. Like, how do I say it? Without coming off as an insult... The attempts to duplicate are not are insincere. How do I say it? The attempts to duplicate are... It's just not the same. We'll just put it that way, okay? I don't need to be the bad guy, okay? I don't need to be. I'm tired of that. Alright, so... Soja. Like Soja Boy? We know why. What is it? Crank that soda open? It's like Soja Boy? I don't know. Jag. Ooh, they're saying like fast like a jaguar. Oh my gosh, I do have jaguar. Jaguar. Why not? So that could be the car, but also my spirit animal. Aw, you are so sweet. That's flattery, darling. I mean, not just flattery. I mean, they're not just words, but I appreciate that your observation, Jaguar. Okay, so I have VOOUUI left. Vu. That's not just like Vietnamese last name, but that's also VOUS for you. Aww. I see. Above. Someone's from Nevada. 100%. 100%. I think I have to go to Nevada. I think I'm supposed to go. Something about opening. There's something. I don't know. That's an observation. Something's in the oven. Are you saying Nevada's like an oven? SUV? There's a lot of vowels left. There's 2 places where I can put AV. So like audio visual. It's also RV. So I have a lot of boo. Oh, knob. Oh, when I open that door, there's something that's like going to try to scare me, like boo. Or it could be like my boo. I mean, 'tis the season of Halloween. Okay, I have 2 U's and an I left here. Oh, someone who is pleasantly surprised and pleased and happy. Yeah. I mean, it could be that, or... I feel like that. Two U's and an I left. What do I do with that? Rui. Fooey. UN, United Nations. AU gold. Oh, I'm the golden jaguar. Okay. Aware to hear. But I am the golden jaguar. On, off, so I can open and close that door as I please. I can just turn the knob. What do I want to do? Ow. Oh. U-O-U-N. You know what? I'm gonna say there's 2 places where I can put gold, and I have chosen to use both. So that leaves me with IV, which is the Emperor, or VI, which is the Lover's card. Well, I would choose what is the most reliable, so Emperor it shall be. And who says that I cannot have the Lover's card while having the Emperor alongside? You know, that inevitably brings in that energy. Yeah. I guess I'm not really supposed to be with anybody. I think that's, is that right, Spirit? Is that true? Let me get one card from behind the Queen of Wands. What's behind her? Actually, let's just do that. Okay. Page of Swords right behind that. 10 of Swords. Oh, shit! Who's coming after me? Why? That's a lot of pain behind that. Because the Page of Swords is right there, and then the Knight of Swords. Holy smokes. People want to take me out. What? What? Wait. Is that... That's aggressive, though. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is aggressive. Okay, so what's behind the Knight of Swords? Queen of Swords. I don't know. It's not a reversal. People want to take me out who are also finding my intellectual nature is one of their fancies. Count of Swords. Yeah. What? Be willing to reciprocate. And leave it at that. Dude. What? Okay. Well, I will take Spirit's lead, but I'm not going to push for anything. Alright, so anything else? Jesus Christ, what do you want to say about that? Because I feel like maybe that's just like, to have one card after the other telling me all that. Knight of Pentacles. I said, just wait for it. Okay. Okay. So, least my worries. Alright, so I will show you what it looks like. Give me a actually, no, I'm not. I'll do a snapshot, okay? I got stuff to do. Where's that? Okay. So, now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors, my supporters, who have donated in light and love, of light and love, with light and love. It is received and employed accordingly, if not amplified. And now that we have to part ways, thank you for respecting my time, my space, my energy, my work, and that of our children's. So, as you would respect your children, elders, you should respect your children, my dearies. Okay. Alright, thanks. Alright. Upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due. Helping initiate the sequence of force. Pull out. In light and love, I close all portals.